Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 7 on the Series JG. Yeah, I had a lot of... I'm way overstating this. Like, it's not like I live in fear of starting a Let's Play, but I had a bit of low-level anxiety about, man, do I want to jump back in the Mega Man games on the interwebs, be exposed as being a not Nintendo tough. But this has actually been going fairly well, and a huge part of that, obviously, is the fact that I've got a fact, so I know the boss weaknesses. But even without it, like, this game gives you the ability to just get lots of E-tanks. Like, I could just go through Burstman stage, get an E-tank, even without, like, getting the exit item. I can just, like, intentionally die and get E-tanks. And game over, continue, and have E-tanks, and then take out. So, I remember hearing that this game was considered one of the hardest ones, but I feel like sometimes people, like, they set their own, like, restrictions. Like, well, the game allows you to do all this stuff, but we're not going to, the game is certainly set up so you can grind and get E-tanks, but we're not ever going to do that, and therefore, if you have these self-imposed restrictions that you don't take advantage of some of the, people call them crutches, I call them game mechanics that were put in there by the designers. And maybe from a gameplay perspective, this is one of the tougher games, if you don't take advantage of the things they do to make it bearable. I still, though, like, as I'm playing it, I'm like, this doesn't feel as like, rough as the original Mega Man, which just didn't have E-tanks. It didn't have a password system. It just... Some of that was just because they, hadn't thought of some of these things, obviously. But, yeah, this is... As I'm playing this, and it might change when we get to the Wily stages, because I remember the Wily stages... bosses being pretty nasty, and this game definitely has the nastiest final boss of any of the Mega Man games I played. But it still feels like when I beat the original Mega Man on the YouTubes, I was able to breathe a sigh of relief, for sure. But at any rate, let's check out Spring Man. He kind of looks like a Racer Man in that close-up, but he's Spring Man, so don't you forget it. He's a guy that, just for the hell of it, I played against him in the off-screen thing, and like where you just see him in the gallery. So it's like with Buster, and he has a pretty cool move, which we'll probably see, where he basically gives you like a springboard suplex. That's what I'm calling it. Really, he just grabs you and bounces to the ceiling and smashes your head into the ceiling of his room. But it's not spikes, so you don't automatically die, and I'm good with that. You know what? Fuck that. I ain't messing with that. I ain't messing with that. This feels like it might be a really good place to use Junkman's shield, too. Just kind of get propelled around by springs and not give a crap because you're killing everything anyway. And it hits you. Yeah, why am I saying that and not trying it out? Let's try it out. Yeah, I could even get a little feel back for it. It's a great place to lose it, though. Now, there's a very specific... I looked it up because I didn't trust myself to figure it out. I read a brief description with no map or image on a page, and it didn't really make it... Like, I couldn't understand what the hell they were talking about. So this, I specifically looked up how to get this item. This is a weird room. Like, we might have to explore this one a bit. Because this has, like, springy punch blocks. I don't feel the need to deal with the... Like, I don't want you to be here right now. And they are the key to unlocking the mystery of the desert. If you explore this particular corner, we have a little wall here that is destructible, but you wouldn't know it to look at it, and none of our weapons can actually destroy it. That thing destroys it. And that gives us the Super Bolt. Or whatever the hell this item is called. That, this is kind of an interesting little screen, like it seems there's more than one path. Okay, you need to go, because you are just messing with everything. That's bullcrappy. This game is really weird about you needing to be exactly centered on a ladder before it lets you grab it, seems like. Ow. Taking some real damage from this. Yeah. Ouch. Well, we got the, we got the bolt that we need. I'm not sure where that's counted in our inventory, but we got it, I think. I hope we don't need to get it again. It's entirely possible the game doesn't really want us using Rush Adapter here. Damn it. I think it would still count as being acquired. Yep, it's already acquired, so... Oh, never mind, you have to go the bottom path. This is just a little bonus equipment zone, okay? Alright, I'm really getting sick of you. Probably could have found a more efficient way to do that, but I didn't. This is something I'm gonna have to deal with. Damn it. I had it there. Okay, it's just an interesting little room. It's probably really easy if you know what to do, and if you don't know what to do, it's really not. Ah! Collided with it, and that cost me dearly. How many lives have I got in reserve here? This might be a failure state here, unless I want to use an E-tank. Right in the nuts. Mega Man had that coming. You know, fine, be that way. Oh, that's right, it's not over yet, I forgot. Because I got up here and I just was out of health. You're gonna be back, aren't you? No, you're not. Of course you're not back. Why would you be back? You had the guts to come out here. This is just very handy setup. Is this the end of his zone, more or less? It's directional, which is quite handy at this point. I don't think either of these are what I'm actually going to use against this boss. Oh, what the hell. Alright, so we're at almost full health. We've got no lives in reserve. I'm doing the old, we will throw down a checkpoint save so that I can try with the Buster, just for the hell of it, but we kind of know that's not really going to work. Let's try taking on Spring Man. I'm kind of surprised there's no springs on the... I shouldn't be surprised. I fought this guy, like I said, before I started the recording, just messing around. I thought I was dead there. That's one reason I didn't react, is lost track of how many hits I had left and thought I was finished. Here's his super suplex. So that takes you pretty much right out. Yeah, he's another one I feel like, yeah, Mega Buster, an E-Tank or two, you can do it. I can do it, more importantly. You can probably do it without an E-Tank. I'm sure you're better at this game than I am, but I can do it. But it'd be more fun to just kill him using his weakness. I swear there's something weird going on with the sound, though. It's another one. His pattern gets nerfed by his weakness more than anything else. He takes a lot of damage from it, but he also just keeps falling back on this attack, and once you remember how to dodge it, you never have to figure out his other stuff in this pattern. So that's a thing that happens. For better or for worse. In sickness and in health. The wild coil launches one coil forward and one coil backward. You'll never get too far like that word. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Mega Man. I mean, yes, but remember to charge the coils to make them jump higher. Oh, okay. I guess that's the thing I can do. By the way, this is the stupidest weapon in the game, and is therefore the final boss's main weakness. At least in this game, I think more weapons than just the spring coil can hurt the final Dr. Wily form, but it's like the only one that does more than one tick of damage to it. As is tradition. Starting, I guess, with Mega Man 2 and the bubble, lead bubble is the only thing that can kill the wily alien, and then they keep it going. And I guess there's a technique I never even knew about for killing Gamma, the peacekeeping robot. It's like an alternate technique using Search Snake, I guess. But the only way I ever knew how to beat it as a kid was top spin, and this game definitely continues the tradition of having the final boss be just a bit silly to defeat, or you have to use the silliest weapon. Anyway, I'm the Mysterious CG. I want to thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time. We'll be going for Turboman. I think it's Turboman next. No, next is Shade Man. That's right, because the top thingies, the springy jiggers, we don't get to give him like a super suplex. We just do that. He's one of those Robot Master Spring Man where he has like 3 or 4 different attacks, and the lamest one that he doesn't use that much and doesn't really do that much damage is the one that you get to take with you, where you shoot springs off to the sides. We don't get to suddenly jump up in the air and start launching fists exactly where our opponent was standing. That is more of a boss pattern thing than a Mega Man type attack. So we'll be going after Shade Man next time. See you then.